Bigger MICE events, now that sounds like good news. Let's talk about this with Group Managing Director of Conference and Exhibition Management Services, Mr. Edward Liu. Hi, Mr. Liu. Welcome to the show. Now, Mr. Liu, it's been exactly 5 months since the circuit breaker kicked in, and we're finally seeing the return of bigger exhibitions and conferences. How much of a boost does it spell for the MICE industry?
Well, this is definitely a very welcome news for the MICE industry here in Singapore. As you know, really with the onset of the pandemic earlier this year, the entire industry has been very hard hit, and to a large extent, most of us have been out of business. So therefore, to allow us now to slowly but surely get back into the business is a most welcome move. And we look forward to being able to be allowed to organize our events going forward in the months to come.
Right. Well, having said that, do you think that, Mr. Liu, that event organizers would actually need this cap of 250 attendees? Because we are thinking that, although most, if not all events and meetings have moved online and people might be used to meeting virtually anyway, there's also a concern about safety, especially with, large-scale gatherings like MICE events. So do you think, once again, that event organizers would need this cap of 250 people?
Well, I think this cap of 250 people, as I said, it's a good number to start with, so that, the entire exhibition and conferences could be well managed with the safe management measures. But on the other hand, we really would need more visitors, more exhibitors to take part in our MICE industry, because our industry has already been hard hit, as I said, and therefore we really need to have more exhibitors to come back to participate in our event to make the industry viable. So therefore, yes, in fact, we would love to have a larger number if possible, but we understand why the government is taking measured steps to help us get back into the business, slowly but certainly.
Right. Mr. Liu, by increasing the number of physical attendees fivefold from the current 50 to 250, stringent safe management measures must be carried out. What are some of the challenges you foresee?
To organize a trade show, to be honest, takes more than 3 months or 6 months. It takes a long time to organize a good trade show that will be able to serve the interests of the trade businesses and buyers. So therefore, the big challenge ahead of us is to invite and allow our foreign exhibitors to come back into Singapore and to partake in the physical trade show. So this will depend almost entirely on the state of affairs of the coronavirus. So it is not just Singapore alone, but it is a global issue. If Singapore is well controlled at the moment, and we are able to open up with more green lanes and fast lanes for more foreigners, foreign exhibitors and companies to come into the Singapore, then yes, the faster we will be able to get back into our normal strides and open up the exhibition and the economy even more.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Liu, for setting aside time. Now, we wish you and, of course, your colleagues in the industry all the best. We were speaking to Mr. Edward Liu, Group Managing Director of Conference and Exhibition Management Services.